Hello, I'm Christine Peterson, and I am a certified RTT hypnotherapist. Now, the RTT means something different than just hypnosis, it means rapid transitional therapy. And that is something that everybody really likes because who wants to be in therapy for the rest of your life? Or who wants to have to go to therapy every week for a month or 2 months? So the way we do this is rapidly. How rapidly that goes is really up to you. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I would like to demystify hypnosis and hypnotherapy. There is so much stuff on television, in the media, in books you read about hypnosis and hypnotherapy. And most of it is false. And it has frightened people so that they don't want to try it. And hypnosis and hypnotherapy is one of the best modalities for healing. And so if you're afraid to try something, you're really losing out. So I thought I would come and do a series of videos on demystifying hypnotherapy. And the first part of this one is going to be about how the mind works. Uh, for years, I had just no idea how my mind worked. It seemed like I didn't have a whole lot of control over it, and I wasn't happy about that. But now I know, and I want to tell you how our minds work. There are two parts to our minds. There's the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And there's really no mystery about the conscious mind. It takes in everything you see, everything you hear. And it is a critical thinking part of your mind. Everything you see and everything you hear and everything you read, the conscious mind has to sift through it and think about it and think, do I accept that? Is that something I can go with? And for that reason, because we take in so much information on a daily basis. I mean, just in 10 minutes, you've taken in huge amounts of information. And so the conscious mind takes time, as I said, to sift through all that. And because of that, there are some things that get lost. And the conscious mind doesn't remember every single detail because it has so much information flooding through it constantly. And as I said, it has to think about each of the things that it's taking in. And so the mind's busy thinking about this, and other things are coming that the conscious mind is not really thinking about, or maybe not even very aware of. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, and this is the part of the mind that everybody wants to make so mysterious, and it isn't. The subconscious mind takes in all of the same stuff that the conscious mind takes in, but it doesn't stop to think about it. It doesn't stop to think, do I accept that? Do I want that? Do I believe that? It doesn't do any of that. It just takes it in and stores it. So you never forget anything. The conscious mind forgets a lot, but it's all in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind never forgets, and it's right there. The subconscious mind also believes every single thing it sees and hears. So when you say to yourself, I'm such a failure. Your subconscious mind believes that. If you say to yourself, I am so beautiful, your subconscious mind believes that. And so the more positive things we say to ourselves, or that we take in from what we read and what we see, from what other people say, all those things form beliefs in the subconscious mind. And they are all stored right there. And where the problem comes in is the subconscious mind is more emotional. The conscious mind is the logical part of your brain. And it tries to be as logical as it can. And the subconscious mind is emotional. And so when there comes, let's say, an argument between the two, the subconscious mind is always going to win because emotion and imagination are stronger than logic. And the subconscious mind wants to be in accordance with the conscious mind. But because of the way it forms beliefs from everything we hear and see, it's the critical mind, the conscious mind wants to be critical of those beliefs and say, for instance, if I have said to myself that I'm a failure and my subconscious mind has formed a belief around that, my logical mind says, oh, no, you're not a failure. Maybe you didn't make that grade, or maybe you didn't make a go of that business. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. That just means that it could mean any number of things. Maybe you didn't have enough information to make a go of it. But it doesn't mean that we're failures. And so the two want to argue back and forth about that. And if you've ever been in that position, a lot of the time, the subconscious wins out. And in the end, you can agree with the conscious mind, but on the other hand, you still feel like a failure. So the subconscious mind, a lot of people say, is sort of like a computer. It has these programs running, these belief systems. They're running constantly. And we need to replace those with different ones if we want to change our outlook. If you're a person that feels like the glass is half empty all the time, then we want to replace that belief system with the belief that it's half full all the time, or completely full. That's even better. So this is the way a person's mind works. And it's difficult for the two parts of the brain to hold different beliefs, different thoughts. And that's where you get the back and forth between the two. And what we want to do is make them one. Make them replace the old tapes in the subconscious with the new ones so we can feel like we are enough. And then the subconscious mind will be in accordance with the conscious mind. So that's really how the mind works. And we always, coming back to memory, we always think we've forgotten this or we've forgotten that. We haven't really. It's in the subconscious part of the mind. And that's one of the reasons why we do hypnosis, so we can access memories, real memories, and that are stored in the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is too busy to remember everything. And so it's all in the subconscious. And this is where hypnosis comes in. Regular hypnosis will take and work on the symptoms of a oh, you've heard that when the doctors say, you're having this symptom and this symptom and this symptom, we're not sure what the underlying cause is, so we're going to treat the symptoms. And that's what regular hypnotherapy does. It treats the symptoms. And we have great success with treating the symptoms. However, they might not stay gone once we've taken care of them. They might not stay gone because the underlying cause is still there. Or a new symptom might pop up. We've taken care of this one. Now the underlying cause is putting out a new symptom. And so regular hypnotherapy treats the new symptom, and you just keep doing that. A rapid transitional therapy gets down to the underlying cause, because once you get rid of the underlying cause for something, then you can you don't have the symptoms. It might be the symptoms that bring you to me, but what we're going to do in hypnotherapy is talk to the subconscious mind and ask it to remember what was going on when this symptom came about. How old was the person when this symptom began? And by looking at these things, we can uncover the underlying problem and get rid of it. So much of the time, and I think everyone suffers from feeling like they're not enough. And there are many symptoms of feeling like you're not enough. And so if you can take care of that underlying cause of the underlying I'm not enough, find out why you feel like you're not enough, then you can get rid of all of it. You'll know you're good enough, and there won't be any symptoms. And it'll be like you're a new person. Okay. I don't want these videos to be too long because I don't want anybody to get bored. This isn't a subject that I know any jokes about or anything to make the videos more fun. But I think that this information is very important. And in the next video I do in a few days, it will be about what the media and books and television tell us about hypnosis and hypnotherapy and what the true facts are. So thank you. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm looking forward to any comments you might have on this subject. Ask me anything. And I will see you again in a few days to go to the next part of it. Thank you.